going on, everybody? I go by the name of Corey, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish. In the Jordan Brand Fall 2022 Retro Reveal Preview video, we talked about how there's a lot of different models of Jordans that are coming out that take color inspiration from other more popular Jordan models and put them onto different silhouettes. Today, we're taking a look at one of those sneakers that I mentioned in that video. Without further ado, let's get into it. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Air Jordan 5 Dark Concord. All right, first impression of these, super mid. Like I said in the previous video, it's a really decent sneaker. Like, I can't emphasize enough the word decent. It's not bad, it's not great, it's decent. Let's take a little deeper look. All right, starting with the upper of the shoe here. Now, the first thing you're gonna notice is you're gonna get an all white upper on this shoe. Very similar color blocking to the way they did the Fire Red Jordan 5s. This one is not bad in terms of the leather quality. The leather is pretty decent. It's not bad, but you know, it's decent. You have the decent clear mesh netting on the lateral and medial side of the sneaker. Going down to the midsole of the shoe here, you have a very decent color job here. They mixed in the dark Concord with the black midsole. Very nice. Taking a top down look at the shoe here, very decent. Clean white laces, really nice dark Concord lace lock here. A very decent 3M tongue with the dark Concord stitched Jumpman in the middle. Moving around to the heel of the shoe, a very decent Jumpman on the back of the shoe here. Of course, no Nike Air, no OG colors, but a dark Concord stitched Jumpman on the heel. On the outsole of the shoe, a very decent semi-translucent outsole, icy blue with the dark Concord Jumpman in the forefront of the foot. And on the insole of the shoe, a very decent insole, dark Concord insole with the white Jumpman on the heel. And that's pretty much it when it comes to the dark Concord Air Jordan 5. That's it. That's all that there is to them. These are super simple sneakers. Now, one thing I will note is that, my goodness, the smell on these sneakers are strong. Like, the smell of that plasticky kind of smell, whew, is strong with these. So as we all know, the Dark Concord Jordan 5 is a reimagination of the Concord 11s, taking that color blocking and slapping it on the Air Jordan 5 and saying, here you go for $200. It works, but again, it's just not anything to really write home about. I'm not mad at Jordan Brand for doing what they're doing. Like, if you guys follow financial news, then you guys may have known that Jordan Brand just came out with their fiscal 2022 numbers, their revenues, their profits, their losses, all that good stuff. And one thing that we learned about that earnings report is that Nike sales are actually down like crazy in China right now. Apparently there's lockdowns, there's a lot of things that are going on that really decreased the business over there in China. So it seems like what Nike did to try to make up for those losses overseas is they started pumping up the volume on a lot of different sneakers, especially general releases here in the United States. And it's working. The day that I'm filming this, SneakerCon Vegas is going on, and I got a feeling that there's gonna be a whole lot of Panda Dunks, a whole lot of Jordan 1s, a whole lot of general release stuff that people bought up thinking that they were about to be the next JC Lopez, trying to be the next plug in the game, the next big reseller in the game, and little did they know that they were just buying up a bunch of I don't want to use this word. I don't want to use the word bricks. I can't come up with a different word. Bricks that they aren't able to sell at this point. They've been really pumping up the volume on a lot of sneakers as well, because people have been complaining since 2020 when the resale boom really started to explode that they couldn't get their hands on anything. A lot of people have been upset at the brand for quite some time that they can't even get the most basic of sneakers because all the resellers and all the PPP people and all the people that were getting all these checks and this influx of money were buying everything off the shelves, selling it to one another. Well, guess what? Jordan Brand heard that, and now, coinciding with the recession that's going on right now, people not having that much money, with the increase in the influx of the flood of sneakers that we've been getting at all the stores lately, we're in a place where now you're gonna see a lot of sneakers sitting on the shelf. If you go to your local Foot Locker, Champ Sports, Hibbett Sports, City Gear, whatever, right now, there's a great chance that you're gonna see a lot of Air Jordans on the shelf right now that you probably wouldn't have seen a little while ago. You may see some Jordan 1s, you may see some Green Bean 5s, you may see some playoff 12s. There's a lot of general release sneakers that have been dropping that aren't bad, that are decent sneakers, but just people either ran out of money or aren't reselling for much money on the market. So what's the problem? Why aren't we buying up these sneakers as well? Well, there's a simple answer: because they're mid. If this was a Fire Red 5, I'm sure it would sell a lot better. But again, 2022 has been the year of reimagination for a lot of sneakers. We see that with the Georgetown 6s. They took that Midnight Navy from the Midnight Navy 3, slapped it on the Jordan 6. We're seeing it with these here. We've seen it with a lot of different iterations with those French Blue 12s that they made after the True Blue 3s. We're seeing this over and over again. And while I'm not mad at it, honestly, some of these sneakers, they're just kind of missing the mark for me. Now, do I think that these are worth the pickup? Yeah, I think they're worth the pickup. I think it's a super clean sneaker for the summertime. I do think that $200 is a lot of money. So if I were you guys, I would be using up my rewards, my Finish Line points, my City Gear points, whatever you can do that gets you money off of release day product. And I would apply that to sneakers like this. Honestly, I would be comfortable paying around $150-ish for a pair of sneakers like this. I'm probably gonna throw these on. I'm not gonna think much about them. I'm probably not gonna wear them a ton. And so because of that, I feel a ways paying full retail price on a sneaker like this. I feel very strongly that these sneakers are gonna wind up in somebody's clearance somewhere. But again, from the brand perspective, are they not giving us what we want at this point? We were screaming and crying about getting our hands on more product and more retros. So guess what we got? We got more retros. Jordan Brand is treating us like Martin did Gina on the episode where she was about to move to New York. He said, man, are you happy now? Because we're giving you guys what you said that you wanted. But I don't know, is this what we really wanted? Or did we just want them to triple the production of Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows so that we could make more money off of them, or that we could make enough off of them to have our pairs for free? I don't know. It seems like there's still a bit of a disconnect between what the consumers want out here, or what we're not telling the brands that we really want out here, versus what the brands are giving to us. But again, I think there's nuance within that, because at the end of the day, it's always going to be a lot more profitable to make your own product while still maintaining, preserving the legacy of your most coveted colorways and just adapting those colorways onto other models like they did with the Concord 5s. The Concords aren't bad. These are a solid 7.5 to 8 out of 10. They're not bad. I think they're worth the pickup. If I were you guys, I would just try whatever I could to either trade my way around to get these. Maybe you got some stuff that you can let go of, or again, to just use some coupons or figure out a way that you do not have to pay retail price for these sneakers. But that's all that I got to say about these. Now it's time for you guys to sound off down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the Air Jordan 5 Dark Concord. Are these ones that you guys want to get your hands on? What kind of fits are you putting together? That's not a pair of black skinny jeans. I just feel like we're going to see a lot of black skinny jeans with these. But these might be a hard pass for you as well. And if they're a hard pass, sound it down below. Let me know that too. Of course, write it down in the comments. Make sure that you click on that subscribe button so we can welcome you into the Sneaker Fetish family, to make sure you don't miss out on any more heat that comes through like these, because I guarantee you, I got a lot more heat on the way. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish, taking a look at these with me, unboxing them with me for a couple of minutes. I go by the name of Kari. This is the Air Jordan 5 Dark Concord, slated to drop August the 13th. And until next time, I'm out.